Good morning, everybody. We're getting ready for our Sunday workout. Hope you'll join us. Today is Sunday, June 26, 2016. It's a little after 10:30 in the morning. I'm broadcasting live from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Again, my name is Vena, and we're going to have a little workout here today. It's going to be hot, but it seems to be a nice day. Seems to not be too humid. But again, as the day gets closer and closer to noon, and once noon hits, it starts getting hot down here, boy, I'll tell you, North Carolina. It used to get hot up in New York, but not like this. This is almost like a Florida hot. When it gets hot down here, it really it really happens, It's hot. But even if we have to take out the hose and cool down the mats a little later, because the sun does beam on them. We got these mats from Team Kia, Kyle's Issue Academy out in Lexington, North Carolina. When I had Sensei Vince here for the Kickathon that they had about a week ago in their dojo. They gave us these mats, along with some other equipment back there that we have. As you can see, the sun's pretty much on the Kempo Gokui, but we got the Code of Ishinu sign out. We'll just turn the camera a little bit, so that you can see it. It's just over my shoulder, the opposite side of the door. And we'll have Jack, hopefully when he gets here, take a look at reciting that code at the beginning of the class. That's always something that we do after the bow-in. But these sessions, what we're trying to do with these sessions is build a history of the boys' journey, so that this is a tool that we didn't have years ago when I started training. But the internet has come to provide services like this, where you can dial in, go onto the internet and record your session and upload it onto your YouTube channel, and it's up there for everyone to view and see how things go when you have a workout. We're excited about presenting our workouts to the viewing audience because, hey, listen, if you're looking to send your kid to a class and you want them to get some skills hands-on, this is a great place for the kids to work out. Jack enjoys it. He's been here 3 years, and his operation is one of being very busy. He has a very busy schedule, Jack. So when he can make it to his martial arts lessons, he comes. And he's a green belt in our school. He has 3 katas under his belt, but he has to practice those katas and get them to be polished. And that's our job. Our job is to get them to understand the concepts and principles and the architecture of the system, and hopefully get them to, display it in a way that everyone is happy with, and that it is no fault sense of security. There is contact here in this dojo. We do have some pads out today, which is something that we don't normally use, but what I will do is I'll have Jack work on his competition skills today, because he's going to be going to competition and competing, so he will have to learn the routine. Excuse me. He'll have to learn the routine, learn how much time he has to put his pads on, do the fighting, do the kata. Each thing provides their rules. When you want to do the fighting, you have your helmet on, your headgear, mouthpiece, um, all the pads that are required on your hands, your feet, and then when you do the empty hand kata, you have to take all that stuff off. That has to go, away, and then you have to go perform your empty hand kata. And now in 2016, the black belts that run the system are allowing youngsters to compete in kabuto kata with the weapons, the bow, sai, tampa, and they're also encouraged to make a kihon, so that they can display that when they um, go to competition. So that's exciting. It has changed in my time in Ishinu, where children really weren't taught the weapons by the sensei right away. Um, so that has changed. That has evolved, and we're very happy about that. We're very happy that the children are now encouraged to pick up the bow, pick up the sai, pick up the tampa, and learn about it. Learn how to use it. Learn its origins. Learn its what it was used for in the field. For instance, the tampa was used to uh, put in the wheel and push the wheel around. And the wheel was used for many different reasons, to crush grain, rice, uh, and the 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 origin of the weapon, and how it was developed into a martial sense. Um, is very difficult. That's something that you have to practice. You have to lay it all out. You have to give it a definition, and then you have to teach it to others, so others will be able to perpetuate that same movement, the same enbusen, all of the things that are required to uh, pass the kata on. Okay, so again, that's why we encourage them, now that they are able to do the weapons. We encourage them to build themselves a mini kihon, so that they can um, also pass that on. If they do become instructors later on in life, they have this tool that they can give to the students that will help them familiarize themselves with the formal katas that we teach, such as togami. So at the end of the day, this practice allows them to spend more time practicing. Uh, okay, so that says we are dropping frames. That means our internet connection may be giving us some trouble. All right, so we will then have to sign off of this. Let's take this out. Let's remove this, and we'll sign off of this. Let's restart. We'll be back, folks. We have to restart this feed. The feed is dropping frames, so I'm sure I'll have a problem. Okay, so we will log out.